Delivering local news to the San Juan Basin from our studios at San Juan College, TriCityNews.tv.
Hello everyone, thank you for choosing Tri-City News Thursday. Coming up, we'll hear from the district attorney about the latest in the New Mexico Title and Escrow case, as well as information on a new Department of Transportation campaign to remind motorists and pedestrians to share the road. The details on a plan to restructure education on the Navajo Reservation, and a look at the 61st observance of the National Day of Prayer in Farmington. I'm Devin Neely in for Scott Micklin. TriCityNews.tv starts right now.
Last year, Taco Bell released the Taco Supreme with a shell made of real nacho cheese Doritos in a few cities, none of which were anywhere near the hometown of Nat Christiana. So, Nat drove his friends 965 miles to get it. Well played, Nat. The new Doritos Locos Tacos. Now in Taco Bells everywhere. Sometimes you gotta live más.
A 29-year-old Farmington man who was on probation for child sex crimes was arrested on April 27th on charges including possession of child pornography and tampering with evidence. Mike Hannon being held in the San Juan County Detention Center on a $150,000 bond. Farmington police received a tip in January regarding Hannon. Detectives investigated for 3 months and acquired search warrants for Hannon's computer and other electronic data storage devices, where they discovered several images depicting child erotica. In the state of New Mexico, it's illegal to possess such images and video. Police charged Hannon with 9 counts of possession of child pornography and 9 counts of tampering with evidence. He's been on probation since February 2008 when he was convicted on 8 child pornography charges. San Juan County District Attorney Rick Tedrow went on the record regarding the New Mexico Title and Escrow case, saying his office has been involved in the investigation from the beginning. Their investigation somewhat simultaneously with the state. The issue came up during a public hearing Tuesday with the Public Regulations Commission when Insurance Superintendent John Franchini said it's the DA, not his office, that would pursue criminal charges against the company's owners, Bobby and Carrie Willis.
If there's fraud and money is stolen from these organizations and the people that own them, they will proceed against them if there's criminal charges. We don't do that part.
Tedrow said he had a list of priorities to follow, including waiting for the state to appoint a receiver so that a full audit could be completed and victims could have access to their paperwork. That happened 2 weeks ago. He now expects things to be moving quicker. Farmington Police, in cooperation with the New Mexico Transportation Department, will set up safety blitzes at 4 Farmington intersections to remind drivers and pedestrians to look for each other on state and city roadways. The Look For Me campaign was kicked off on Wednesday afternoon at City Hall, where Farmington Mayor Tommy Roberts proclaimed May as Pedestrian Safety Month. He encouraged residents to follow simple traffic laws to stay safe.
There are some simple things that we can all remember when walking on our roads here in Farmington, and I want to share some of those Look For Me tips. First, we want people to use the sidewalk. We want people to wear bright clothing at night so you can be more easily seen. Use marked crosswalks whenever possible. Make eye contact with drivers who are approaching you. Don't be distracted, walker. Turn off headphones and don't text when crossing the street.
The state is in the top 10 for pedestrian-related traffic fatalities, and it's the hope of the city and the DOT that the Look For Me campaign will reduce those numbers and keep people safe.
We hope that this is a successful summer, that we actually reduce accidents and fatalities with pedestrian motorist crashes.
Christian leaders from throughout San Juan County gathered at the Farmington Civic Center to offer prayers and fellowship on this National Day of Prayer. Senator Bill Scher asked the crowd to pray for government leaders.
And Lord, we ask that you fill all of the people that are in government, whether elected, appointed, or simply employed, with your grace, with the desire to do your will, even if they are unaware of what your will is.
There was also a prayer time for American Indians, families, government, armed service members, schools, businesses, and churches. The National Day of Prayer was created in 1952 by a joint resolution of the United States Congress inviting people of all faiths to pray for the nation on the first Thursday in May. The Navajo Nation Board of Education has met with the Bureau of Indian Affairs and the Bureau of Indian Education to discuss its concerns over a proposed $65 million restructuring that would streamline the education department to increase efficiency in delivery of services to Indian country. The goal is to become a consolidated organization. The Education Board says it's not concerned by funding cuts and does not want students to be negatively impacted by the changes that include minimal staffing and a consolidation of efforts. Federal officials will continue to meet with the tribe this month before making a final decision. There will be a meeting on Monday, May 14th in Shiprock at the Etsabiaji Community School Gymnasium. Well, as you can see, spring is in the air in the Tri-Cities, and time to take a look at weather. For Thursday night, 42 degrees and clear. Beautiful weather for this weekend. 84 your high on Friday, 42 in the evening, and Saturday 82 and 43. And now for a look at sports. Friday brings the first round of state baseball, and yesterday we talked about the 3A games. A little different from 4A ball. Those games, a best-of-3 series in the first round. The second game of the series to be played the next day, but let's run down the 4A baseball first round. Only 2 of our local teams made it into state, but what we don't have in quantity, we have in quality. Piedra Vista making it in as the top seed, hosting number 16 seeded Bernalillo. That game at 7 p.m. on Friday night. You can catch it on the radio, 88.9 FM. Also on Friday night, the number 4 seeded Farmington High baseball team hosting the 13 seed Espanola at 4 o'clock. Both those games played at Ricketts Park. Shiprock also playing on Friday at 5:30 in Raton. Good luck to them, and good luck to all of our local teams. Tomorrow night we'll run down Saturday's softball schedule. Be sure to see TriCityNews.tv on Monday for the outcomes of these games and more. And that's all for TriCityNews.tv for Thursday. For Scott Micklin and all of us at Majestic Media and San Juan College, thanks for choosing TriCityNews.tv. I'm Devin Neely, back with you tomorrow. Till then, take care.